sometimes I don't know how much I've done until I look back. So it's like 2 years into college when I first joined ACC. I started doing volunteer work with student life, and I joined student government. I think my first semester here at ACC actually. So it's like it's been tough in the sense that trying to manage classes with work and student government and just my personal life as well, and trying to keep a social life. Everything's been tough, but I think the main thing is I've been able to find that balance. So I would say my 2 years have been pretty tough, but at the same time, finding that balance has been, I think, one of the big things I've accomplished within my 2 years. I'm president of student government, and my responsibility is to make sure that the organization is running smoothly and people are being effective in whatever positions that they hold. So a couple of things that we're working on now is we're researching the possibility of having a health center here at ACC. So with that, we've been able to contact about 4 schools, UT, A&M, and a couple of other schools to see how the health center at their school is running. So with that information, we've been able to actually work on, do more research and actually come up with a proposal for ACC as well. We're also working on getting more connected with students in various ways, through media, through events, and so many other things. Usually it's let me say I take at least 12 credits, but I'm taking 3 classes for the spring. That's calculus, biology, and Spanish too. Yeah, I also play sports on the weekends.
Oh, wow.
I do.
Okay, so you
Yeah. I play football. Well, it's soccer, but
Yeah.
in Nigeria we call it football. So I play football on the weekends. I also hang out with my friends on the weekends, even sometimes during the week. And I try to call my family every week. My mom, my brothers, everyone. And it's amazing that I still get to FaceTime them and have conversations with them and just catch up on stuff. What else do I do actually? What else do I do?
Do you volunteer?
Oh yeah.
So where do you volunteer?
With student life. So I think the Central Texas Food Bank distribution is usually done here every first Friday of the month. So I help out, I help with that, and I've done a couple of volunteer work with Webb Middle School, just helping to clean up the environment, and but it's still through student life as well. So I do a lot of volunteer work. I don't keep track of every single one, but. So, through ACC you save so much money. So I would say apply. That's for those that are thinking of applying to ACC but are not sure. And for those that are already, or have already applied to ACC, I would say find organizations that you could join. Not too many, just a few that you're very interested in. Find a few, join, maybe 1 or 2. Also set a schedule. It doesn't have to be sleep at 10, wake up at 5. It could be whatever works for you, but just try to make sure that it's the same thing day to day, because that's what helps you keep everything organized. So back home in Nigeria, with my mom and my brothers, I would if I come home with a bad, let's say my grades weren't so good, my mom will be like, "This isn't you. You have to put your head down. You have to study, make me proud," and things like that. So I mean, even when I'm here, she still does that. Like, I mean, when I FaceTime, she would say that, I'd be like, okay. But I mean, sometimes I don't want to hear that, but that's what I need to hear. To hear that she would be proud if I'm succeeding. So I feel like doing that also because I'm the oldest. I have two younger brothers, and I feel like if I'm able to set that good example for them, or be that good example rather, that they would also succeed as well. My goal ultimately with medicine is to establish healthcare facilities in different places, especially in developing countries, to teach, not just like to teach and to empower like people to make advances in medicine, but also so that the people within that region that can't afford those services would be able to have access to them. So I think that's my long-term goal. We're talking about like 50, well, no, not 50. No, about 25, 30 years from now. So I think that's like my long-term goal.